children, good morning. Welcome to e-class. Today I am going to say about the food chain. So this is included in the what do animal eat. Before I start this lesson, I would like to ask you children. In the third class or fourth or in the previous classes, we were studied in a social, I think so. What is a civilization? The civilization started beside of the river banks or ponds that we were studied. Am I right? So always the people or the living organisms or a group of the living animals or the people, they most probably they were beside of the ponds or the river banks or the ponds. Why the reason? Only the particular any group of the animals or any group of the people, they used to be the presence of the river banks or the ponds. Or you can see even in the villages also, most of the villages we see the people are the near of the ponds because of the civilization was started. So the people of a group of the people, they select a certain environment, a certain particular temperature, the climate should be suitable, and also water also required. So the temperature is required, surrounding also it's used to get the food, and also water, shelter also important. So the society or the people used to be developed near of the rivers or ponds. So that is the only ecosystem. See children, ecosystem. The definition of an ecosystem is that is a community or group of living organisms that live in and interact with each other in a specific environment. Once again I say children, the definition of an ecosystem, just to see, ecosystem is that is a community. See the community, already said the same community or the group. In that group a different communities will present, organisms that live in and also interact with each other. Am I clear? Interact with each other in a specific environment. So what I said, the civilization also the same thing applicable here, the ecosystem. A particular suitable environment is needed, a group of the organisms of the people or a specific community, it is interact with us. So for example, we have the community of the people are there. So all the people are not doing the same activities. Some are barbers, some are doing the farmers, some are the managing, administrating. There are different activities we are doing the same thing. In the ancient people, when it was started, the civilization also same thing applicable in the interact with even we also, for example, we also depend upon each of the people because of we are interdepend upon with others and with me. So that is a interdepend. We always depend upon somebody's also. So that is the way society. In the society we are giving something and we are also expecting from others also. We are not only ourselves, we are surviving. We are depend upon, for example, we can't crop all the crops or vegetations or all the things we can't do everywhere. We can make in a specific things only. I am clear. For example, I am a teacher. I can't able to do other activities because I am in the something grip on this. Or people are there. They have something specific on that. So each individual in the group we have interdepend. there are two types, biotic and abiotic. Once see children, what is this biotic? It is a physically help in our environment like temperature or climate or the wind. Once see a particular physical environment with specific characteristics such as a climate, temperature, humidity. If a person need to survive, this climate is very important, temperature is very important, and humidity also very important. Now let's see. So it is nothing but the abiotic is not a bio. Bio means living. So let's see biotic, a set of living organisms like plants, animals, and microorganisms. So children, these microorganisms, plants, and animals are depend upon this temperature, climate, and humidity also. Am I clear? So this is a interdepend in a group. So now we are going to know about the food chain. We are starting. So these are the basic things. So ecosystem is a group of the animals or the human being or any birds or whatever it may be. They depend upon the temperature or climate, interdepend. So here the abiotic. So it is a physically temperature is required, climate is required, humidity also required. What is the biotic? Biotic is a group of the animals. See, a set of the living organisms like animals, plants, and microorganisms. Of course, these are the interdependent each one. Now we are going to say that. Okay children, let's see food chain. In the food chain, primary consumers, secondary consumers, and tertiary consumers. So before I start, what is these three types of the consumers? Let's start. What is the food chain? So living organisms need food to perform their life to procedure. Some organisms can produce their own food. So children want to see some organisms produce their own food. Which organisms? Can you remember that? So that organisms are plants. Is it all the plants can prepare their own food? No. Only green plants. Those who are having the green color. So what is this green color contain? So this green color containing chlorophyll. Am I clear? So because of this pigment of the chlorophyll presence in the plants become in a green color. Not all the plants are in a green color. Some plants are green color. They prepare own food with help of the photosynthesis. Already we were studied, see whatever coming, everything we studied in the previous. So let's see what is the photosynthesis. The photosynthesis prepared, the green plant prepared with the help of the sunlight, water and carbon dioxide. These objects are useful to make their food with help of the plants leaves. Plants leaf containing more chlorophylls. That's the reason always the some plants leaves are in a green in color. That already we studied, and that is a different matter we see. Because of desert plants do not have the leaves, so they are having, they are modified their leaves into thorns, stem as a act for photosynthesis. So that is a different topic. So let's see, all the green plants, they prepare their own food with the help of the sunlight, water and carbon dioxide. So that is a photosynthesis. The presence of the chlorophyll is very important. So that we can call as a primary consumers. That we can call as a primary consumers. Second one is the secondary consumers. Those animals are depend upon this primary consumer. What is this primary consumer? Animal, plants. These animals are, some animals are depend upon these primary consumers. What kind of the animals can we say? We already classified that herbivores, carnivores, omnivores. So herbivores, all these herbivores are the secondary consumers. All these herbivores are the secondary consumers. So primary consumers are the plants. Secondary consumers are the herbivores. Can you say some example of the herbivores? Which animals are eating herbs? Which animals are eating herbs are called herbivores, secondary consumers. So let's see, cow was eating the grass, or deer, or goat, or rabbit. Whatever the animals are eating of grass or the some plants, so that is called secondary consumers. Next, tertiary consumers are, these animals are depend upon secondary consumers. Can you say a lion is the best example? No, they will not eat the plants. They will eat, they depend upon secondary consumers. Am I clear, children? Now I will show you some of the examples which are the presence in the food chain. Let's start. What are the food chain presence and interdepend everything. Any animal also, see, we are directly, a food chain consists of directly or indirectly we depend upon each one. For example, just imagine, children, we all are depend upon only plants only. What is going to happen? All the plants will be cut. Then there is no water, because if more plants are there, more rainfalls will get. If more plants are there, more oxygen they gives us, because we know plants take, they breathe in carbon dioxide, they release oxygen. So there is a imbalancing of the nature. Imbalancing of the balance will not be. Or for suppose all the animals, for suppose if we eat all the animals, plants will become a more and animals will become a reduce, and plants will not get carbon dioxide. If you not get the carbon dioxide, they cannot prepare their food. If they cannot prepare their food, plant will not be present, they will not alive, they will die. Then imbalance of again nature. So we supposed to be depend upon whether directly or indirectly. For example, a lion is there. Lion will not eat plants, but it's depend upon goat or deer or otters. But this deer is depend upon plants. Am I clear? So plants indirectly this lion is eating. with help of the goat. So goat should be survive of their life. So it is eating the plants. Lion is a survival of depend upon the deer or goat. So whether directly or indirectly, we are depend upon each other. Am I clear, children? So let's see what's the presence in the food chain. Look at the pictures we have seen. There are different kinds of the pictures are there related to the food chain. And when you see the food chain, always it has start with the primary consumers, secondary consumers, and tertiary consumers. So always the primary consumers start with whether that is a plants which they depend upon the sun, water, and carbohydrates. These are the organic materials which provide to them. They prepare their own food. And we see the grasshopper, it's depend upon the plants, and the frog also we have seen. So here there is a one more food chain. It shows that flowers or the caterpillars or frog, and the snake is depend upon the frog, and all is depend upon the snake. With visible, already we have seen the sensitivity of the animals, how they have the visible, though the snake has no. And let's we see here the same kind of the food chain we have seen. And food chain, see, whatever you see, always there are the primary consumers are there, so they are the product producers. And second one is they depend upon this producer. See, we can see very directly this one as a forest. This one we can see in the forest food chain. The sun, the producers, or water help to the producers. So there are primary consumers are the herbivores, secondary consumers are the omnivores. So both also tertiary consumers are the carnivores. So it has given the very clearly. Again, after dying of this all animals, the decomposers are will eat and vultures or microorganisms. Again, the organic minerals will be mixed with the soil. That soil will be mixed with these minerals, and again the roots will absorb these minerals and water. We know what is the absorption, what is the function of the root. So roots are absorb water and minerals. So again the life cycle has to be start with all these minerals. No minerals are spoiling, so it has to be cycling procedure. So that's why we call them as a food chain. Always it is a rotating. Am I clear? Once see the picture, we get some idea. So my dear children, you make minimum 5 food chains. Some of the food chains you draw and send to me. Thank you. Have a nice day.